Mobile gaming is great until your phone battery dies and your fingers start slipping or sticking to the screen, and you eventually just figure out that touch controls for games like Call of Duty or racing games, whatever you like to play on your mobile device, just kind of suck. Not to mention trying to figure out how to hold your phone with a charger cord plugged into it. It's always just weird. Well, that's where this comes in. This is the Razer Kishi V2. So the Razer Kishi kind of looks like a Nintendo Switch, but without the screen until you put your phone in it. It's also extendable, so it fits all sorts of sizes of phones. This is the Android version. There is also a version for iPhone as well. But yeah, the buttons on here are really nice and clicky. They all feel very good. The joysticks feel very good. The triggers feel good. Everything just feels very well built and very solid. And that's really nice and confidence inspiring, especially when gaming. Setup is easy. You just pull it apart, jam your phone in, and boom, you're ready to destroy 13-year-olds in COD Mobile. It connects via USB Type-C, so there's zero input lag, which is fantastic for hitting all those headshots. Now, the way that you set this up with, for example, a game like Call of Duty, is you can see this little button up here at the top. Here is our control overlay. So basically you situate these controls. So like one of them is the right joystick, one of them is the left joystick. You have all your buttons and you put, say, example, the Y button over what you want Y to control on the screen. And then you can just click the check mark. It goes away. And now basically it's almost like tricking your phone into thinking that your fingers are actually controlling it, when in reality it's all from the joystick. It's kind of hard to control it in reverse, as you can see here, but it's very cool. And so this works with almost any game. You can just, completely customize the button functionality, what buttons you want to do what, very easily. I think it's a great system for implementing into mobile games. So this thing feels great in the hands. Personally, I think the ergonomics of it just fit my hands really well personally. And again, the quality is just there. I mean, all the buttons feel great. Nothing feels mushy. They all feel nice and clicky. And the build quality is just nice and sturdy. There is also pass-through charging via USB Type-C on the bottom. So no weird figuring out how to fit your hands around your charger cord. You just plug it in. And there you go. It's out of the way. You don't even really think about it. So that's super nice. And again, with USB Type-C plugged directly into the phone, there's zero latency. You can also download Razer's app from the Google Play Store or App Store, depending on if you're on Android or Apple. And you can activate it with this little G button here. And it's almost like a little Xbox type of setup here. All sorts of games. Razer has their own cloud gaming service through this. You can also use this with GeForce Now cloud gaming service, or if you have an Xbox Live subscription, you can use it with that as well. So it works with all the cloud gaming services, which is fantastic. So you can play games on the go, or you can play all your AAA titles right from your smartphone, which is pretty cool. So is the Razer Kishi V2 worth it? In my opinion, yeah. For the price you get it at, it's very worth it. If you're into mobile gaming, or you want to do cloud gaming on the go, say on road trips or on an airplane or something, anything like that, this thing is an absolutely fantastic device to have in your bag. By the way, if you suck at Apex Legends, you will still suck at Apex Legends. This is not going to fix your gaming skills, but it is a fantastic, just a better, way more comfortable, way easier way to interact with mobile games. So that is the Razer Kishi V2. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys would pick one of these up for yourself. I will also leave a link in the description for both the iPhone version and the Android version for you guys to choose from if you want to check it out for yourselves. And yeah, let me know if you guys would use something like this, or if you want to stick to touch controls like the peasant you are. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll see you guys in the next one.